And with a show that has morning in the title, it's only fitting that we talk about morning things. Some of you have already seen us take our try at making, well, Jamie took a try at making tea. It was okay. But let's see what the professionals have for us. Today we have Jermaine Mike from Mother Becky Tea, so please give him a warm welcome. I think I gave you a hug, so that was very warm.
Yes, thank you very much.
So can you tell us, from straight off the bat, who is Mother Becky?
Mother Becky was my great-grandmother. Yeah, she was around, well, she lived for almost a century, 100 years. She lived around maybe 95 around there. So yeah, she was the matriarch of our area. Everybody knew her. There was discipline, whether that was grown men or grown women. You know, she come there, she does the discipline or the, what you call it, the mediation.
Okay.
Yes, so, yeah.
So was she the one who introduced you into the world of teas?
Well, she was at a young age, but I mean, that tradition carried on from my grandmother, from my grandmothers on both parents' side, as well as from my mother, right? And so on. But I kind of named it of her. Well, I like the name Mother Becky, right?
Has a good ring to it.
Yes.
Yes.
Her name was Rebecca Blackman, but so Rebecca Becky, that's where it came from. So it's not a white woman as most people think. Right? It's a bona fide black woman. She was my great grandmother. But yeah, that's how I got along, and I decided, well, how do I pay homage to someone that has gone, that may be forgotten? And so I decided to name it off of her moniker, which is Mother Becky. Yes.
So how long have you been doing this, the Mother Becky Tea brand, officially? When was it launched?
2017.
2017.
Roughly around mid 2017 I started. Yeah, I was on, well, when I first saw it, I was at my old high school, Keon High School. A girl had run past. It was a lemongrass tree. She brushed on it, but then after she reached up on the playing field, I saw her smelling her hand, and she was like, well, so I asked her, well, why are you smelling your hand? And she was like, that look like grass, but it smells like a lemon. So I was like, well, yeah, it's lemongrass, but she didn't know what that was.
Oh, no.
So I said, well, have you never drank lemongrass tea? She said, no. I said, well, what do you usually drink? She said, well, something like Milo or milk tea and that kind of thing and so forth, right? So I saw that, and I took it as like that tradition was being lost. So I did a little bit more digging around, and I found that there was even adults that have never drank it. So I
Never drank bush tea?
I know a few. I know a few. Outright, I know a few. And they equate it with, that's, you know, poor people thing. I'm just telling you, so I essentially said, okay, I don't see it as a poor people thing.
It's
and
not.
yeah, and I just kind of wanted to keep that tradition alive. So I started out doing it.
So where do you source your bush tea? I mean, in St. Kitts, we have bush tea kind of growing wild in some places.
Yeah, yes. I source it from farmers. I tell them my requirements. I also grow some of it. I have to make sure that the farmers that I take it from, it's organic, no spray, no nothing. And it's usually elderly people that, you know, want to find something to do. And so I have a backyard garden, or just a little bit more bigger. So I source it from them.
Well, you have very interesting packaging. What can you tell us about that?
The packaging that I wanted, well, when I first did the loose leaf, I wanted to have something that was quintessential of St. Kitts and Nevis. You know, back in the day, everybody know the crackers bag, right? The rice bag, kind of the potato bag. Well, I know it as the potato bag. Some others know it as the rice bag, but I know it as the crackers bag. And so I wanted something. Bush tea was tradition, culture, right? And the same bag was tradition and culture, and the madras was traditional culture as well, right? So I incorporated all three into that, and so that is what it came out to be.
I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. So again, we're almost at the end of this segment. I mean, time really flies really fast here.
Indeed.
But there is a bush that helps you to relax. And I know this is a high stress time. Can you tell us, one, what bush should we get, or what tea should we get from Mother Becky that can help us to relax? And also, where can we find some of your products?
Typically, I don't advocate medicinal benefits, but I can say traditionally people can use mint tea as a more relaxative agent. It just calms you.
Okay.
The mentholation in the tea can give you this nice calming effect.
Yeah, we need some of that. And where can we get some of this tea?
You can go into any store. Right now, you can go into any of the major supermarkets. Well,
So Rams, Value Mart.
except for Best Buy. But
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I saw it for the first time, actually.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
good. We're supposed to guess I think he watches you in the morning. You know?
What's in our
Because we've
cup?
had this game where we say Mimi has something in her cup and we can't guess what it is. So now we're flipping it. 1. All right. So
What number is on your cup?
I have number 3 on my cup.
And I'm grabbing number 3 too? Okay, yeah, number 3.
Okay, ladies first.
I already know what it is.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the morning when I eat and drink here.
Yeah, I know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
It's sour ale.
Yes.
Okay, I do know what it is.
Because it just told you. So 1 point for me.
1 point for Mimi. All right.
Very
Okay.
good.
What's next? Going to
Number
2?
cup 2? Right.
It's always really good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's not too sweet.
So this is number 2.
I know what this is too.
Oh, come on. I don't even have to taste this to know what this is.
Right.
Ginger beer. Am I right?
Hold on.
This is ginger beer.
Yeah, it's ginger.
Of course. I have skills. I have skills. And while we're drinking, this is a packaging that I was talking about that I fell in love with. Your crocus bag, I mean, homage to tradition. All right, number 1.
Yeah, I know what this is too. Lemongrass.
I realize what you're doing. You're smelling before. I mean, you're doing this like it's a wine tasting. Okay. All right, so
No?
you're swirling.
I'm looking. Number 1
I wish I knew.
and number 2.
I wish I knew. You said
So
lemongrass.
number 1. What you said? What number 1 again?
Lemongrass.
No.
No?
No.
Basil.
No.
How many chances is she going to get?
Oh no!
It's turmeric. It's this one.
Oh, it's turmeric. Oh, okay,
turmeric.
okay.
And this
I'll take that one.
And this one, number 2 was the lemongrass.
Number 2 is the lemongrass.
Yes.
That I said was ginger beer.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Lemongrass ginger.
Lemongrass.
Oh,
ginger,
okay,
that's why.
okay. Fair enough. So it's a tie.
It's
We'll
a
take a
tie.
tie. We'll take a tie.
Okay, man.
All right.